Guys, over here. We're back. Let me put up here, we're back. Update all. Hopefully that works. Hopefully I get everybody back here. Let's go into here. Let me go into here. Let me go into here. Let me go into here. What's up, Cajun Cat King? I'm back. Issue fixed. How's it going, Cajun? Yeah, you kind of got lucky. What happened is I had a power issue, and I had to restart everything. So, thank you. I'm glad to be looking good. I'm glad. It's going good there? That's good. I'm just waiting for everybody to come back. I was actually thinking about going to Las Vegas now. I want to go... let's go Friday. Let's see if there's any hotel rooms right now in Las Vegas. Man, they're all expensive. How many miles am I from Vegas? I don't know. It's about a 6.5 hour drive. 6.5 hours. Still not too bad. So I want to go there now. I want to just do a live, rolling through. What is the weather going to be like in Las Vegas this weekend anyways? I guess I should figure that out. Is it just you and me still? Could nobody else come back? Hold on, is that Drunk Uncle there? There he is. What's up, Drunk Uncle?
Hello.
How are you doing? Let's see. You want to talk for me?
Talk. Audio 1, 2.
There we go. It doesn't sound like you're too loud, so that's good. Brownie, stop! Can you talk again for me, Drunk? You can't hear me now. Can you hear me now? Oh shit, it's restarting. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
But if I do this now, can you hear me? Okay, so when I do the echo cancellation, for some reason, it doesn't do it for you. Okay. I've been having issues today. It is what it is. So how was your day?
Boring.
Boring? Let's see, let me put you on there. I don't even have you on there. There we go. It was boring. You didn't have a lot of customers being President's Day?
I didn't even know it was President's Day until just a couple hours ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see. Well, that's cool. So I was asking everybody who their favorite president is. Who is your favorite president?
I mean, if you would have asked me years ago, I would have said Bill Clinton, but I can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Because he's a pedophile.
Definitely. Right?
I really don't know because I wasn't able to enjoy Trump whenever he was president because I spent the whole time hating him.
Oh, okay.
So it's hard. The original, the general go-to would be, Abraham Lincoln. But, I don't really know shit about Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. I always do, because I do Ronald big fan of Ronald Reagan and Donald Trump. Hope Arising says Jefferson and Lincoln. Cajun says Donald Trump. Let's see, how many points do I have with my Marriott? I don't even know how many points I have. I don't think I have enough to get a free room in Vegas. Oh, this one's only 20,000 points. I might have 20,000. Oh wait, that's in Henderson. Never mind. Why would I want to stay in Henderson? Anyways, I was thinking about going to Las Vegas next week, or this weekend, I should say.
Is that why you're posting a lot of the reposts? So you're thinking of Vegas?
No, I just started posting it because of I finally got to I finally had some time to sit down in front of my computer and do it. So I was like, hey, might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well, right? I got 20,000 points on it. Oh, I used them up with Tahoe.
Did you do a little bit of editing to some of them?
No, I didn't edit anything. I just threw them together real quick. Why? Was I supposed to edit them?
Well, I was just wondering, because I remembered the first night you was there, somebody flashed you, and I didn't know if it was those girls in the little fetish stuff that was talking to Donnie.
Ooh,
I was like, oh, let's see where this flashing is, and I couldn't find it. So I was like, oh, you must have edited it out.
No, I didn't edit it out, actually, to be honest with you.
Must have been two different girls. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Oh, wait a minute, there is a hotel I could stay in. Sweet. I wonder if I should.
Hey, Cajun. Hey, Hope. Hey, Gypsy.
What's up, the stats? What's up, Gypsy? Let's see, how many people do we have in here? So what did you do over the weekend? We only have 8 people in here. That sucks. Yeah, we're live now, Digga. We're back to being live. I got it fixed. What's this next? No, I got this so drunk. I got this battery backup. I've got this thing, you know, and it beeps when there's no power. And I was like, there's power throughout my house. And then I messed with it a little bit, and it started working again. And then between the first, like 10 minutes in, it started beeping again. So I just got rid of it, and now I'm noticing there's all these cuts. Because what I did is I put it underneath my seat, and I drilled these holes so I can fall. So it sounds like I gotta fix that. No, but the reason why I want to go somewhere this weekend is this. What I did is I got this new internet, right? So why pay $330 a month for that live view? You can turn it on and you can turn the internet off. You only got to pay for a month at a time. So I already canceled it. So I wanna use it real quick since I got till March 3rd before it shuts off. So I figured, why not go to Vegas and just do a live stream from Vegas?
Yeah. Let me see who's going to be in Vegas.
Let's see.
UFC ones. But it's not anybody that I'm going to... Because I don't think the next one... Yeah, the one I'm kind of looking forward to is March 5th. That's... let's see... The 26th. Oh! UFC fight night. Oh, I heard about this. So there is a catch weight weight class. I don't know if this is temporary or not, but one of these Russians named Islam Makhachev fighting somebody named Bobby Green. I would assume it's in Vegas.
You know most of them. It's going to be 50 degrees there on Saturday. 40 degrees at night, and it's going to rain, possibly. Never mind. I'll go another time. Never you mind. That way we can watch the UFC fight on here. On our is it one we gotta buy?
The one this coming weekend, no. The one on the 5th.
What the hell is everybody? Wait, what were you saying, Cajun? Go to Vegas? Yeah, I mean, it's too cold. If I'm going to go out there and film, and what people want to see, or people want to see, like, the ladies and stuff like that, they're not going to be dressed up very nice if it's freezing cold outside.
Hey, nigga, what?
Yeah, fuck you, Digga. So, did you know, Drunk, Digga and, Willow are gonna be hanging out together this weekend.
Oh, yeah. You gonna go see some gator?
Yeah, they're gonna be hanging out without us.
Yeah.
So trying to find.
Well, they all, we all kind of were on our own little thing.
Yeah, that's
two
true.
groups. Or 3, however many groups there were.
Yeah, we're trying to do it differently now. For the next one, we're trying to just get cabins and be out in the woods, you know, and everything's gonna be planned for our next trip. We don't want everybody splitting up, you know. So the first thing Digga said is no fucking casinos anywhere around. Because that was our biggest problem. Everybody wanted to go to casinos.
Yeah.
So, anyways. So, what happened to work today that you were like,
Nothing. I mean, I got a shipment in. There's just nothing. There's generally something in a shipment that I'm halfway looking forward to seeing. You know, I always try to get something new. And I'm like, oh, well, it's a new user device, and I get to bring it, which I did get in a new one, but it's like, it's an itty bitty little thing, nothing I would ever even use. So, and Crowder was kind of today.
Yeah, I didn't finish it today. I was busy today.
Yeah.
I had a fire going out here. Yeah, Digga says we're getting together in October again. We got to figure out. We still got to lay those plans down of where we're going and who's all going. Definitely got to do that. So how'd you get a shipment on President's Day? I thought the mail wasn't working today. Oh, you get it from Amazon, huh?
No. Goodness. I don't know if it was FedEx or UPS that dropped it off. I don't know. There was a box there. That's all I know. It wasn't there on Saturday, and I know it didn't come on Sunday.
Well, there you go. I always like getting boxes.
Yeah.
I always like getting boxes. That's cool. So, anything interesting happened over the weekend with you?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay.
No, it's been pretty boring for the past few days, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I got my shed finished finally that I started back in January.
Yeah.
It's one of those plastic ones, right? And it says it takes 2 men to put it together. I did it all by myself. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So, you don't always got to have a whole bunch of people helping you. Fuck the instructions. It may be a little crooked and some of the things may not be in right, but the door closes and it keeps my shit warm and out of the rain. So I don't give a shit. So I did that. What else did I do? I got everything ready. I was gonna burn the wood, burn our burn pile yesterday, but it was yesterday. So anything above 4,000, you couldn't burn unless you're above 4,000 degrees. I mean 4,000 feet, and we're at 3,700 feet, so I couldn't burn. But it's gonna snow tonight, so I wanted to get it burned. Luckily today it was at 2,000 feet and above, so I got the burn today. doing, Donnie?
What, you have to check like a website to see if you can burn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm in California. Like we have a permit, a burn permit that you buy. You buy it every 5 years. You pay for a burn permit.
Yeah.
Because we got 4 acres, and I probably got 1,000 trees. Right. So think of all the leaves 1,000 trees create.
Yeah.
That's a lot of trees. So I had to burn that, and because of that bark beetle, you know how you heard in California and Yosemite all the trees were dying? Well, I probably have 100 to 200 trees just on their side right now, and I got to get them all cut up and moved for before the fire season, because the fire marshal can come in here and fine us, So that's what I've been working on. No, I'm not gonna go to this trucker convoy. In fact, what should I get, guys? Should I get the new live ID or should I get a passport? Do you have the new live ID yet, Drunk Uncle?
I don't know.
No, you don't. You gotta.
What is that?
Nowadays, you have to have the if you want to fly on a plane, shit like that, you now gotta have what's called a live ID. It was supposed to start last year, but because of COVID, they canceled it. But that live ID is also like a pass. Like if I want to go to Mexico, I can go into Mexico with it. But I want to get a passport just in case I ever have to go to Mexico or, go see family in Holland. Like if one of my uncles passes away or one of my cousins or something. Do you think a passport's
better? If you get
better?
the live ID, it's also a passport?
No, but it works. It's a federal ID, so if you go to Mexico, you can come back through. If you don't have it, then they won't let you back through, or they give you a whole bunch of trouble.
Okay.
Well, nowadays you have to have a passport in order to leave the country and come back. But if you have a live ID, then you can go into Mexico at least, to Canada, and go there and come back. Get the passport, less feds in my business. Yeah. I mean, I really don't think about going anywhere too much because of Donnie, anyways. What's up, Gate Smasher? I don't know the rules on taking Donnie out of the country. And Donnie, I gotta take him everywhere. Come on, Monster. Come here, Donnie. Come say hi. Come here, Monster.
How would he get on a plane? Like, where would you put him? Because he ain't gonna go up under it.
No, but like if I took a plane, at the very front row, like they use that for the handicap row a lot. They have like this much space, so they normally put people with service animals there, so the dog can lay on the ground.
Oh,
so he would lay right there.
Yeah.
Or maybe they give him his own seat. By law, because he's a service dog, they have to let him ride for free.
I understand. I was just saying because he's so big.
Yeah.
Because I always envision people with a service dog, and they just like people on planes. Never seen one, but just a dog that they can kind of hold in their lap. I was like, you ain't holding him.
No. All right, come on, Brownie. Even this one wouldn't sit in my lap for a whole plane trip. She's too hyper. Come on, Browners. Say hi to Drunk Uncle. There's your Drunk Uncle. Huh.
Hey, Browners.
Yeah, my stepdad definitely adopted her.
Yeah. Hey, Indigo. Oh.
If I go overseas, he might have to be quarantined. See, that might be an issue. Well, especially with COVID. See, I really don't want to travel. But you never know. I have a lot of uncles in Holland that are older, in their 50s. In their 70s. So what if I have to go to my uncle's funeral or something, Or I just get an itch up my butt and I want to go to Holland. Go see my family. Who knows? You have enhanced IDs there. Your licenses to go to Canada used to take your beagle. I see. Now Donnie has all of his shots and all of his records, so he's all good to go. Because as a service dog, you have to have all that shit. Oh, Monster. I think that's all you really need. I don't know. That or I could if I really felt the need, I could drive up to Willow's house. Willow's always willing to take Donnie. Just had to take dog shot and licenses to get back in. Not sure what changes now. Okay, thank you, Stats. I don't know. Anyways, I guess we. Here, I'm gonna show you this one first, just because this is kind of interesting. Guess I don't know why they're not doing it here in the United States though. So, oh, you don't like Kentucky Fried Chicken, do you, Drunk?
No.
So Kentucky Fried Chicken started selling chicken skin, just their chicken skin.
Oh my! What did that make you think of as soon as you read that article?
It makes me think of South Park.
Oh, did they sell chicken skins in South Park?
No. On South Park, what happened? So they go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. The mom goes to Kentucky Fried Chicken, walks in, right? And then she's like, nobody can have any Kentucky Fried Chicken until everybody helps me unload the car. So you see all the kids go help her unload the car, and there's Cartman just pulling off the chicken skins, and all he did was eat the skin, because that's the best tasting part.
Yeah, I agree. But F is for family. That dude opened up a whole restaurant with nothing but chicken skins.
Oh, did he? Oh, I forgot about that part. Yeah.
They didn't do very well. I was just like, damn, they getting desperate now.
Right? But they're doing it in Singapore only. Why Singapore? You would think fat people in the United States would rather have that. I would think fat people here in the United States would like that better. What, Brownie? Go lay down, Brownie. I should start calling you Thumper with that tail. Get down. Get down.
But just like in the F is for family, what are you supposed to do with the rest of the chicken?
Yeah.
Use it for chicken salad or something? You better sell a lot of chicken fucking salad.
Well, think about it. A lot of people like skinless chicken because it's healthier skinless, right? I mean, not like people are going to Kentucky Fried Chicken to eat healthy, but...
Well, generally, if they want skinless, they also want boneless.
Yeah.
And so, but Kentucky Fried Chicken with, the original recipe, that's bone in.
Yeah. Ooh,
but they do these, when they say they're only doing it in Singapore, these are like, trial runs to see how well it picks up.
Really? Yeah. All the KFC closed in Louisiana decades ago. They only had Popeyes.
Love that chicken Popeyes.
I grew up on KFC, so... Willa says the Asian lady got mad at her for throwing away her bait. Alright, let's see. So Russia expert says the Blitzkrieg type attack could begin as early as Monday night. So they're talking about the Ukraine. Hey, what's up again, Trade? I hope you're feeling better, bud. I hope you're feeling better.
What's up, dude?
Yeah. Church's chicken? I never liked Church's chicken. Or was it Popeyes? I don't know, I don't remember. No, it was Church's chicken I don't think I liked. So they're thinking they could start at 8 o'clock tonight. Is that 8 o'clock tonight our time or 8 o'clock tonight their time? That would be, what, 10 hours from now? 12 hours from now?
I may be mistaken, but I think it's already started.
Has it started already? Russia's
I don't know
going
the Blitzkrieg, because that's like, Blitzkrieg, Bob. That's a Ramones song.
Yeah. Well, it says the Russian expert Rebecca Koffler said the attack could begin as early as tonight, having recognized the independence of Donetsk and Luhansk People's Republics and signed treaties today. Russia will almost certainly deploy armed forces imminently to occupy these breakaway territories. Putin has already authorized the deployment of peacekeeping troops in eastern Ukraine. I sure hope we stay the fuck out of this. I really do. This is none of our gosh darn business.
Did it say something about Eastern Ukraine? Did you say that?
Let's see. Yes. Authorized deployment of peaceful troops into Eastern Ukraine.
Okay, I heard something about Putin recognized a part of Ukraine as, oh, I can't remember. I keep wanting to say free, but it's not free. I don't know. Shit.
As like easy territory or something like that, easy to get?
No, it was something that sounded good. Like he was going to leave it alone.
Really?
Yeah, it was something good. Independent or something.
Thank you, Trade. Let's see. I got another story on this. Let me see the next story. Let me see.
Cajun, I believe the answer is 0, isn't it? How many Ramones were actually brothers? I don't think there was any.
Couldn't tell you.
Could be wrong.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I wasn't that big into music until my later years. My much later years. Well, let's see. I'll find it. I know there was a story on there on Fox News. Anyways, so a left-wing green group that targeted the Keystone Pipeline plagued by accusations of white supremacy culture. Let's see. 350.org, a left-wing group focused on grassroots efforts to fight climate change, is being accused of a white supremacist within its own culture or organization, despite efforts it claims not to be. According to Political, they're the ones that started the stupid war against the Keystone Pipeline. What are they saying here? The hiring spree intended to make 350.org look more like a global organization. So basically, these people are faking who they are. They hired a whole bunch of people to make it look like they're a big company, even though they weren't. And they're saying that what they did is all the people they hired were of color, but they didn't give anybody in a big position unless they were white. That's crazy. So you're some big leftist liberal company, and you hire a whole bunch of people of color and minorities, but you keep them all at the very bottom of the you don't give them a good job. Except for that one. They probably get that one, right, Drunk? They get that token one. Just that token black person a good job.
That's the premise of the article. Sorry.
What they're saying is the people that were going against the Keystone Pipeline, they're a left-wing group, and now they're being targeted as white supremacists. What's up, Eva? So they're saying they're white supremacists because of what they did is they wanted to make themselves look like a big, huge company. So to do that, they hired a whole bunch of people of color. So we got 1,000 employees, but they were all making minimum wage. Nobody that's making more than minimum wage is anything but white, is what the story's saying. So there's supposed to be some people, a group of people who like diversity, but all their people of color are working at the bottom of the chain. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
It's just liberals trying to, it's like having the token black person working for you. Oh, I got a black person working for me.
Trying to say that we hire the most people of color and they just get as many as they can for like shit wages.
Yeah, minimum wage.
They're like, just sweep up the office or something. Like, you're just a number.
Yeah.
Type thing. I got you.
And they probably all give them 20 hours or less, so they don't have to pay them health insurance. Shit like that. Right?
I got you.
Or they do the thing where they have to hire a person for 40 hours, but they hire 2 people at 20 hours a week, so they don't have to pay the insurance, and we we have 1,000 employees, not 500. You know what I mean? Shit like that. It's all about optical illusions. All about optical illusions.
Yeah. Half of them can be like on call or something.
Yeah.
Like call in at 6 a.m. We'll tell you if we need you.
Yeah.
You're still employed, but
that's true. I never thought about that either. Like
there's a no call no shows. What do the gangsters do? No call no shows or something like that, or
yeah, no call no show. They get paid for nothing.
Yeah, or something like that. No work, no call, no show. That's like you're not calling into work, and then that's not a good thing. Yeah. The gangsters called it something different.
You're thinking about from The Sopranos. It was called no call, no show. I thought. Eva, you cut your hair, Eva? Oh no.
It's got one of those words in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
So then, like when I went with me and Ben, we went to the Trump rally and we stayed at Trump Tower in Las Vegas. This was 2019, right? Oh, and so
it's just called no show. That's what it's called. It's just no show.
Okay. Oh, speaking of that, so when I was in the union, what we would do is if it started to sprinkle, you draw a circle in the dirt, and they called it 4 or more. If there was 4 or more drops of water in the circle, then we got to go home, and they had to pay us for 4 hours of work.
How big did the circle have to be?
Geez, it was probably a good 24 inches. It was like a 24-inch rim.
Oh, I'd just be like,
right?
I can make like a 20-foot one.
There's sheepdog.
I'm home early today.
Right on, Trade. Trade switching over to Twitch. Twitch is better. So anyway, so when Ben and I stayed at the Trump Towers in Vegas, we were sitting there talking to, we were eating breakfast, and we were talking to the lady, and we're like, hey, have you ever met him? And she's like, oh yeah, he comes, before he was president, he would come in all the time. He would sit there and he would come up and ask us how our day was and if there was any problems. And like if you had a problem, you could go to President Trump and he would fix it for you. You know? And these were immigrants, you know, the house cleaners, and you know, they were all people of color.
Yeah.
So, you know, but yet he's a racist SOB, right? Let's see, what else we got coming.
He's probably like coming in like, haven't fired anybody in so long. Be so nice to fire somebody as high up as possible. So let's talk to my people. Let's see what the people have to say.
Right. Was the
you
job
tell me I can take care of it. I tell them, I say, hey, listen, you're fired. You can't do this to these people.
Gates Master asked if the job was indoors. It kind of is. Like we were building, when you're building high-rise hotels and stuff, there's no sides and stuff until the very end. So, yeah, we would just stand outside in front of the hotel, or like I did Travis Air Force Base. So at Travis Air Force Base, we were doing like the housing for the military personnel. So there wasn't any roofs on yet. So yeah, we would it was kind of working inside and out. I don't know. You want Papa Trump back? He's definitely coming back. He's got to be running. Dude, I get like 50 fucking emails from him a day. Trump is very good at doing that shit. He'll send you he'll send you a tweet, an email from him, then it's an email from somebody else, then it's an email from this person. In fact, did anybody get on Truth's social media yet? It opened up today. I'm on a wait list now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I heard that it opened is having some difficulties.
Like, I got my name already. It's EddieBlockFilms. See, like, my account's been created, but I'm number 175,678 in line. So, who were in the same place? All the lazy people that don't want to work is working out for us. Your son's been working out. God bless him, sticking it out in these freezing cold nights. All your kids traffic controlling? That's a good job. You know those guys that stand on the side of the road that turn the sign that says stop, slow, stop, slow. I
Yeah.
met a girl who was doing that, and she was getting paid. This was in 2002. She was getting paid like $50 an hour to do that. Just stand on the side of the road, just wave at people. I could do that job.
I'd be bored.
Yeah, you put your headphones in, you listen to music, you rock out, right?
Yeah, maybe you can get creative with it, like some of the I don't know if you ever watched Reno 911, or when they're cops that are doing the traffic lights and they're like dancing.
Oh, huh? I thought you were gonna say the sign guys. You know the guys with the spin their sign and they throw it up in the
Hey,
air.
what? That thing's pretty heavy, so if you can spin it around, that'd be a good workout. But
Heck yeah.
yeah, if I had to stand there, I'd have to get creative with it, like flipping the sign back and then like maybe like halfway flip it back and like try to freak people out. But whoop, 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 whoop. All right, come on.
Yeah, dude, you know how I always have my GoPro on in my truck? One day I didn't have it, and I actually saw a guy dancing with the sign. I was like, fuck, why didn't I get it? Why didn't I get it? It would have been good, too. Oh, thank you, Diggaworm. Hope, you gotta come into the world, and you gotta get yourself an iPhone. And then you can get yourself an EddieBlockFilms case. Let's see, you're catching up on Gold Rush. Hey, I just caught up on that the other night, so. And now I'm catching up on, Drunk Uncle doesn't watch TV, so he doesn't know these shows, really. There's one called, Curse of Oak Island. I'm finally caught up on that show. They just keep dragging me in. These reality shows, Oh, we're gonna find all the gold, or we're gonna find the treasure. So much
These reality shows? Is that still a thing? Are reality shows still a thing?
Oh yeah, reality shows are still huge. Huge. Oh, thank you, Polly Wally. Oh yeah, tonight's so some of the biggest ones right now, like Pawn Stars used to be the biggest one for reality shows, one of them. They're not big anymore. I don't even think they're on anymore. But like the ones that I like watching, Gold Rush, Curse of Oak Island, and like the racing cars one, Street Outlaws. Those are the ones I watch. So it's like drag racing and stuff. Is the 13 Plus as big as the XR? I don't have the 13 Plus. I got the 13 Pro. I got the iPhone 13 Pro. It's the same size as my 12 Pro. Let's see. And Hope. So I used to only be on Android. And then once I got my iPad and I got my iPhone, my iMac. Dude, you can start typing something on your phone. And Drunk will tell you this too. And then you can go to your iPad and you can go check it out on your iPad too. Whatever you do on your phone, your iPad knows. Whatever you do on your computer or your laptop, your iPad, everything shares. It's all. That's what's great about it. I get a phone call, it can come in through my phone, my computer. Let's see. How am I feeling?
You can limit, how much it syncs up, because you may not want all of your devices. But yeah, when my phone goes off,
Way back to Twitch. Alright, we're back live again. But anyways, I don't know if, let's see, was Sheepdog in Twitch? I think Sheepdog was in Twitch. Anyways, when you have this, it looked like it was daytime, bro, even though it was nighttime. People are like, I can't believe it's still daytime in California. I'm like, it's not. He's gonna use the XR as his camera for doing time lapse and maybe vlogs. Well, there you go. Anyways, so let's get on to some more news. Or should we wait a minute? Hope doesn't like any of that stuff. She wants to go back to a flip phone. Why would you want to go to a flip phone? No flip phones. I don't know. I like the connectivity. I like having everything in one spot.
I could go back to a flip phone, but I could,
Yeah.
I don't like phones. I like larger things. I just haven't made the switch. I still'd rather use my MacBook over the iPad.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. You know what? That guy remember when I was in Yuma with Ty? This guy keeps messaging me and calling me, and read your messages, pick up your phone. Let me see what my message says. I wonder what he's sending me. Oh, I talked to he wants me to do something in Vegas. I was talking to Central. You know Central, right?
Yeah.
He's not doing so well. He's still stuck in the hospital. He didn't sound very good when he called me today. So everybody say a little prayer for Central. Apparently, his surgery may not have worked again, and they said if it doesn't take hold, they're gonna have to amputate his leg below his knee.
Oh snap!
Yeah, so that sucks. That really sucks. So,
yeah.
Like, there's times when I'm like, yeah, because my knee, I have really bad arthritis, and it's just nonstop pain. But I'm like, how would I get? I mean, I get around my scooter, but there's still times when I walk a little bit. You see me walk around the house. So
yeah,
I don't know what I would do if they cut off my leg. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, I have a couple customers with prosthetic legs, and one guy he said he feels like he's more has more mobility with his prosthetic leg. He's got some sort of like probably high tech one. I think it's made out of titanium or something. That's like, he's like, if I kick somebody with this, like it would shatter their shin. Because we were talking about Conor McGregor and him having they're putting like titanium in there. But this guy, he said he used to train MMA and was thinking about getting back into it again. And he brought up if I kick somebody with this, then they're fucked. Then that sparked us talking about McGregor.
I gotcha. Yeah, we're talking about Central, Eva. Central Scrutinizer. He's a friend of mine. Yeah, that would be crazy. So I used to have titanium screws and rods in my back. That tells you how rough I am on my body. I broke titanium rods and screws in my back. They had to put in cobalt. I guess cobalt's stronger.
I want to go like customized and like fashion with it and rock a fucking peg leg.
I've seen I've seen a guy where he got his all tattooed up and stuff.
Yeah.
So he's saying Central had a video on. Maybe we'll go watch Central's video today. Maybe we'll go watch Central. And when you think about it, cutting your leg off nowadays, I mean, they have so much technology now. Like, I've seen people where they had to amputate their arms or their hands, but they have it connected to their brain somehow, and they can make the prosthetics fingers move and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
The technology's great nowadays. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I was playing, you're playing that stereo too loud, you're gonna go deaf. I'm like, by the time I go deaf, they'll have some way to make me not deaf anymore. Holy shit. My stepdad came...
They got it, I just don't have it implanted yet. But yeah, I'm one of those people.
Yeah. I remember one day my stepdad came home and I was playing my subs and shit, and he broke through the door and was like, turn that fucking thing down, and he's like, I was wondering why all my fucking paintings were crooked. Like, I would play the bass so loud, all the paintings in the house were all going like this and shit. What, Brownie? Trey says he can't imagine the pain I go through. Yeah, you can. You broke your collarbone. That's a lot of pain. Hey, come on, little brat. Say hi to Drunk Uncle. You want to say hi to Drunk Uncle? There's your buddy Drunk. He wants.
I don't know. Did Trade ever tell us like how he broke his collarbone? Because you were thinking maybe he endoed, and I was thinking maybe he overshot. Oh, he in a rut. That's
Yeah,
what
he
it
was in a
was.
rut, and his peg got
Rut.
stuck. Yeah.
And I was talking about how I hated rutty ass tracks. They scared the shit out of me.
Right.
Some people loved them. They would just ride the lines. They're like, oh, just ride that rut. Just ride the lines. I'm like,
Yeah. Digga's asking if I'm ready for the convoy if it comes my way. You know, if the convoy comes my way, I'd unhook my trailer and probably go follow him. Why not? You passed under a banner on the freeway in Sacramento today on the way home. It said date free. Someone walked by it and cut out the man and mandate and Dom on freedom. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. What was I gonna say now? Oh, Trade, but so I'm thinking, so Trade's making a scooter for me, even though I know it's on hold and it's gonna be on hold for a long time now because of his collarbone. But I've been having trouble sleeping at night. I've been staying up thinking. I'm gonna weld together. He showed me a welder I can buy, so I'm gonna weld together a 4-wheel drive scooter because the one he's making is not 4-wheel drive. It's for going after Antifa is the one he gave me. So I'm gonna make a 4-wheel drive scooter so I can get around the property, get around Yosemite. So I'm gonna weld up my own scooter. Maybe I'll become maybe I'll become famous selling them or something. We're not putting Trade on blast. Hey, everybody crashes every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Right? If you haven't crashed on a dirt bike, then you're not riding that fucking thing right.
Yeah, you ain't riding hard enough. If you ain't piled it up.
If you never crashed your pedal bike, you ain't riding that fucker hard enough. Unless you got a beach cruiser or low rider. Hey, no worries, Trey. Take your time, bro. Heal up first. I'm not in a rush. I just want to get a 4-wheel drive one too now, so I can run around here. Be all like that, you know. Make my own. Sell them. Anyways, let's get back to the news. Brownie, you're not gonna get trans boy. Hannah Tubbs gloats in prison over how light of a sentence they gave this person. Can you believe this shit? So, explicit Los Angeles jailhouse recordings of Hannah Tubbs, the 26-year-old trans child molester who received a slap on the wrist last month after pleading guilty to molesting a 10-year-old. A 10-year-old. A 10-year-old. Depict her admitting it was wrong to attack a little girl, but gloating over the light punishment. Is that a video? She boasted that nothing would happen to her after she pleaded guilty due to Democratic attorney George Gascon's policies, and laughed that she won't have to go back to prison or register as a sex offender. She also made explicit remarks about the victim that are unfit to print. I'm gonna plead guilty. They're gonna stick me on probation and it's gonna be dropped. So this person molested a 10-year-old little girl, and what did they get? She served as little. She could serve as little as 6 months and will not have to register as a sex offender. What the fuck? Tubbs' victim was 10 at the time of the attack. The things he did to me. So now back then, that must have been before they became trans. The things he did to me made me do that day was beyond horrible for a 10-year-old girl to have to go through, she said. I want him tried as an adult for the crimes committed. So now they're saying they're going to put them with other trans people that have seen their cases like mine, with one trans person like me has a case like mine. Let's see. Do they have the video of this person saying this stuff? Nope, they don't. Good. I'm sure it's out there somewhere, folks, if you want to see it. So why do you think Trump... So if you're an 18-year-old boy and you get caught messing around with a 17-year-old girl and their parents want to file a complaint, you turn into a bad sexual offender, you got to register, you got to do all this shit. But this person literally raped a 10-year-old girl, and because they're trans, They don't have to register and they don't have to go to jail. You used to be liberal. Do you think that they should get an easier path because they're trans?
No, my chest is hurting right now because I'm so fucking boiling on the inside right now.
Right? And then for him to mock that little girl, I mean, he's mocking her. Oh, I'm only gonna get probation, and I'm, somebody's gonna find that person on the street, and I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure something bad's gonna happen to him. Right? Yeah. Okay, so there you go, Eddie. Get experience at making the 4x4 chairs, and presto, you're doing good deeds for veterans if you can make it. Yeah, definitely. I don't even know what to say about this. I hate doing these articles because it's so sad and sickening, I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys saw that person on the street, would you go to jail that day? Drunk, if you saw that person on the street, would you go to jail that day?
If it happened in my town, they probably wouldn't even take me to jail. They'd be like, that motherfucker did what? Let me go check on it. I'd be like, all right, taking you out for some drinks. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't pledge violence against anybody or on anybody, but yeah, that's just disgusting, right?
And I tell you what, if they did take me to jail, I'm just both the cops in my town tend to like me.
Mm-hmm.
For most of the ones that I've met, I just shoot shit with them, blah 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 blah. I've talked to them about Proud Boys, Antifa, all sorts of stuff. Just but hell, they would probably arrest me and them if we had to go to jail. And they'd probably put us in the same cell and be like, all right, you fellas have fun.
Right?
Come
I think they do that a lot.
A couple hours? 3 hours? 30 minutes? What? How long?
You know what I think of every time when I think of somebody doing that? I think of Little Nicky. You remember the movie Little Nicky?
Mm-hmm.
And every time Hitler, they'd be like, all right, Hitler, go pick out a pineapple. And he picked out the little pineapple, and they're like, the devil's like, and then you had to get the big pineapple, and he's like, all right, and then they just shoved it right up his ass. That's what they
they go to shove it, and then he looks at it, and he's like, nope, flips it around, dig in first.
That's right, I forgot.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Brownie, get down, mama. Get down, sweetheart. Heck yeah. I don't know. And I watched this show. I watched this medical show, and they were talking about that. And they say that their brains there's something in their brain that causes them to act that way. Crocodiles will pull you under and wait for your body to rot so you can come apart easier. Yeah, right. They like rotten food, don't they? All right, I'm gonna do something. This one's just something different. This should never do in the parks. I know probably nobody here is going to go to Disneyland because you got to show your vaccine. But, hey, let's just see what they got to say. It says, I worked as a Disney Imagineer in the Florida theme park for 8 years. It's not safe to sit on the rail lines in the lines or sneak a kid onto a ride they're too short for. Flip-flops aren't going to work, okay? Faking an injury to get a wheelchair or scooter isn't cool. No, fuck you guys that do that. Heck no. Using flash photography on rides is distracting and annoying. Whatever. The railings in the ride queues aren't your personal seats. Wearing flip-flops would be a recipe. Don't argue with ride employees about your kid's height. Space Mountain. I love Space Mountain. Have you guys ever seen Space Mountain during the day? Hold on, let's see. See if I can show you that.
Ooh, Disney.
Have you ever been to any Disney?
No. Boycotted Disney a long time ago, just like I boycotted KFC.
They got this ride, and it's all dark in there. It's called Space Mountain, and it's pretty crazy. It's inside a dome. This is Space Mountain. So this is gonna be Space Mountain during the day when the lights are on. Quality's not very good. Let's see. It's pretty, like when you ride on it, it's all dark, so you don't know what you're coming on, like coming up to or anything. So this is what it looks like during the day when the lights are on. It's just all in a dome. I guess it's not that interesting right here. Let's see, Space Mountain. Let me just take it without the lights on. Here we go. So it's all dark in there. So think about being on a roller coaster where you can't see where you're going. So this is the ride, Trump. Do you like roller coasters?
I used to love them.
So think about being on a roller coaster where it's completely pitch black. You can't see a thing. You don't know if you're going to go left or going to go right. It was pretty fun. Alright, somebody, let's see, what's the next one? I don't know. I love roller coasters. Now, my ex-wife hated them. We would go to Magic Mountain. She wouldn't ride any of the freaking rides. I'm like, why are we going to Magic Mountain if you're not going to ride the rides?
Yeah.
So when we had our thrift store for 4th of July, we took all our employees to Six Flags Magic Mountain in LA. And she's like, all right, I got to go on the rides because our employees are going to go and I can't be a little bitch in front of our employees. So I gave her an edible, right? The first ride we went on, her edible hadn't kicked in yet, and so what they do is you put on these goggles, and so you're on the roller coaster and you have to aim and shoot at these planes going by you. So it was pretty cool. She freaked out on that one. She started screaming and going nuts. By the time we got to the second ride, she was so high, people were screaming and she's just like laughing nonstop. It was pretty cool. I love roller coasters. I could go on those things all day. My screen keeps freezing. Uh-oh.
I haven't been on one in probably 10 years, though.
Really? Let's see.
Yeah.
I think the last time we went to Six Flags was in 2017. That's what we should have done in Vegas. We should have gone up to the Stratosphere. They got that one that goes over the side of the Stratosphere. That would have been fun.
You know, we didn't visit any dispensaries while we were in Vegas.
No, you know why? Because Digglewarp and Willow and everybody else I brought weed, so we didn't need to.
Well, I didn't even know that it was legal there.
Yeah, you go all over the place. And there's a place called Planet 18 or Planet 51 or something like that. They got all kinds of dispensaries. And
then what's weird is, like, you know, so I had a customer come in and she was telling me about going to the you know, the dispensaries there or whatever, or wherever you buy weed in Vegas.
Oh, thank you.
And then shortly after that, like, you posted a video and it starts off where I walked up and I'm like, I was looking for like vape stuff. But I didn't realize all the medical marijuana signs that were around, and, you know, of course I was drinking, and I would walk up to you and you're like, did they sell weed in there? And I was just like, and pointed off to the side, and they're like, and then you asked if they made me put on a mask, and then I started talking about the mask. So I don't even think I realized that they sold weed there.
Oh, so they did at that one that we were at?
I don't know. I noticed, like, you know, dispensary signs.
Because you were rewatching the videos, right?
Huh?
You rewatched the video? Let me look real quick.
It was at the, like, very beginning of one of them, but it sparked what she was saying, because she was like, a lot of places can't openly advertise that they sell weed there, so they have like little things that, you know, would jump out at you. And she said, I don't know if she was talking about DC or Vegas, but she was like, you would just see a green cross, like a green medical cross.
Yeah.
And that's like their way of telling you that you can buy weed here. And then I seen the beginning of that video about disposables, and but like all around to the left of me were like those hints that you could buy weed there.
Yeah. Oh, right now I'm at the with my favorite waitress. Oh my gosh, what was this girl's name again? Hold on, let me put it up on the screen.
Oh yeah, she spanked me.
Yeah, she spanked me too. But remember, I tried.